It's Bonnie with Artist in a Garden, and today I'm going to be out here in the front garden cleaning up my tulips. There is a big tractor in the field across from me making a lot of racket right now. Okay, you can see there's my 360 camera. Whereas there's the big tractor. Hi, big tractor. The joys of living out in the country. I don't have much traffic noise, but I do have tractor noise. What I was saying is my tulips. I want these to come back really strong next year, so I'm going to cut back the stems that the tulip blooms were on so that they don't go to seed. You'll see some of the pods when I get a closer look up here that they're starting to develop seed pods. So I'm going to cut those back. I'm going to leave the foliage on them, or the leaves, until they turn yellow and die back. But in the meantime, I'm going to move the zinnias that I started in my seed tray out to where my tulips are. So the zinnias will grow up in between the leaves. Once the leaves die back on the tulips, the zinnias will have grown up, and hopefully we'll have a good succession of tulips to zinnias over the summer. Okay, so this is what is left of the tulips. There are still a few blooms happening, but most of them, if you touch these petals, they are crispy and the petals just kind of fall off. So the stalk or the stem that these flowers, these tulips were on, I'm going to cut back. And then at the base, the leaves, I'm going to let those go and die back, and the energy to go back into the bulbs. But I don't want them to put their energy into making seeds. You can see some of them have the seed pods on them already. So I'm going to cut those off and get this cleaned up and ready for my next summer flowers.
I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep, so all that's left is you and me. I can't promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
Well, that is the first step to getting my tulips cleaned up. So those are all the seed pods where the blooms were, where the tulips actually were, and I've trimmed them down, and it really brings the height of this section down. I've left these two random red ones. Oh, and I missed two down here. Okay, so I have all my tulips cleaned up. I've cut all the seed pods or the tulip stems off of my tulips and got them cleaned out of the garden. You can see that it looks a little less full, and I'm hoping that the zinnias that I have here in this tray, I started a 72 plug cell tray of the Queen Lime series of the zinnias from Johnny's Seed. So I'm going to place these in around what's left of the tulip leaves. And then once the tulips leaves die back, the zinnias will have enough growth on them that they'll fill in and hopefully take over from where the tulips left off. So Queen Lime series, I'll put some pictures up on the screen. I think I have an orange, a lime, and a pink or a red color with these. They don't have any blooms on them yet. Here is my tray of zinnias. So I'm going to get those placed around the tulips. We probably won't see them once they're in there, but hopefully we'll get some growth on these once they're in the ground, and they will fill in from where the tulips left off.
Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.
Well guys, that's another project done. Another tray of seedlings that I've managed to get into the garden to watch them grow. A tray of Queen Lime Zinnias out here in the front garden. I've just placed them randomly around the rock in the center piece in this garden. When the foliage or the leaves from the tulips die back, hopefully these zinnias will have enough growth on them that they'll be able to fill up this space and perform just as well as the tulips did this summer. One of my next projects that I'm going to be working on, and you've seen the containers that are randomly placed out in this garden, are my dahlias. I potted up my dahlia tubers that I had stored over the winter from last season, and they've got some good growth on them, and I've placed them out here in our full sun garden out in our front yard and made some space for them out here this year. So that will be one of the next projects I'll be working on over the next couple of days. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along and see how that turns out. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite zinnia is that you grow in your garden. What colors do you like, and what zinnias have you tried to grow? My name is Bonnie. This is Artist in a Garden. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.